Alright, here's the final goal up stage 4. Win this race. Straight to the point. It's going to be a 4-lap cup race at Nürburgring. Grand Prix circuit. You know what? I'm going to hire Eric since he's around for free. There we go, rolling start as well. So we just have to win. So it's straightforward enough, right? Lap 1, there we go. 5th place to start out. Getting by. And then 2nd place. And overtake existent here for the 1st place. There we go. See, Boxster, where does the balance of this car lay? Is it more of a gripper than a sprinter? No, it's definitely not a sprinter. So I like to put it under more of a gripper territory, which means your racing line is gonna be slightly different than, let's say, or your braking point at least, it's going to be different than, say, if you were handling a sprinter. So, by the way, the last chicane, the sort of a mash part of the grass, is not considered off track. So, alright, let's see. Braking points, the turn number 1. I pretty much do when these two lines come together. And for a car like this one, you can probably, I did brake a little bit later than that. And then these next set of turns, pretty quick. You can actually, it's pretty wide, so you can actually put more gas in. And this one, right after this little cross section. This one you don't want to push too hard because you want to get ready for this turn, the Mühlenbachschleife section of the track. And after and before this kind of a brick section appears on the left, you start braking. And then of course full throttle through this section. And the turn coming up here, this is a pretty fast one as well. So slow down in, then you pretty much go full gas because you have enough track to catch you. That I might have swung a little too wide, but you get the point. And then under the banner, if you start braking, should allow you enough space to be able to maneuver through that chicane. So here, I'll talk about see that these two lines come together, that's where they meet, right? So some cars you can use that as a braking point. This one, because it's a little bit grippier, I can go a little bit closer down here where it actually kind of goes into a little bit more of a straight, a little what would you call it, kink in this line. That could be a good braking point as well. And this little grassy section here, all considered on track. So you can push as far out as about this far, which gives you much wider angle for this next corner. Then with a wider angle, of course, you can take more, going with a more speed, carry more speed in. And this section, just, you know, you can kind of tap your gas to assess, and you can kind of swing out wide, because this is all, once again, considered on-side, if you will. And then this one, you gotta be careful coming in here, because you're gonna have 1-2 swinging, what do you call it, the left-hander, right-hander. So the combination turns, and this one, right after this inlet, or outlet, I guess, the sprint circuit outlet, you head in. You can go pretty far in there, but then you gotta slow down so you can get a good angle entering into this longer straight, which is definitely the more important part. And after the finishing line, I see the kind of a brake section. Good place for a braking point on that one. I know, this is a total ghetto track guide here. If I were good, I would use some fancy video tools to do this, but I don't. So, and this corner, of course, once again, very wide you can go. There's enough track to carry quite a bit of speed. A lot of these late turns here, so. And of course, just a slight bend, you should be able to carry full throttle, full speed there. And then under this banner, if it's a grippier car, you can take it, start braking from that point. You should be able to make that final chicane without too much trouble. And once you're through, start braking until you get to about this inlet into the pit lane, and then start accelerating out so you can race the full track there. So let's see how this goes. So since I didn't start out full throttle, I should be able to take this. Okay, maybe. Yeah. So here, tap dance, and then swing out wide, start braking, compression builds up, and get ready for that exit once again into this long straight. After this outlet, start braking, start accelerating, slow down so you can enter this exit. Once again, that green section is still considered on track. Same there. And then pretty much full throttle this section. There are a few cars that cannot do the full throttle through that section, but this is not one of them. So see how much speed you can carry through that. It's a faster corner than perhaps you might anticipate it to be. But anyway, so there are also various white lines that cross the that are drawn across the track that you can use as braking points as well. So you see around this final chicane, you see this kind of like a honeycomb type of thing in the grass area, like the type like a mash type of thing here, all considered a part of the track. So make use of that, because that would help you get through that final chicane without slowing down too much. So you don't want to obviously lose too much speed. Anyway, so there we go. 4-lapper at Nürburgring GP. Alright, 9 minutes and 15 seconds, boy. Good job, Eric. And maybe I'll be able to finish this event without servicing the car. Alright, so moving on to the final stage here, but before that, let's collect our reward. 15,000 racing dollars and 5 gold. Alright, which gets me to the final stage here, and it seems like I'm stuck.